Priests, religious and lay faithful from the Archdiocese of Jos gathered at St. Louis Catholic Church in Jos to commemorate the church's 70th anniversary, while the 20th edition of the General Assembly began amidst commendations and homages to missionaries and all those who have sacrificed for the church's growth and development. According to CTV's Jos correspondent Wabi Ogak, the opening ceremony at the College Hall had the theme, The Archdiocese of Jos at 70, Reviving the Missionary Drive and Economic Sustainability. The report.
The 70th celebration, as well as the General Assembly's opening ceremony, began with the Holy Mass at St. Louis Catholic Church, Jos. In his keynote address, the Archbishop of Jos, Most Reverend Matthew Ishaya Audu, praised his predecessor, Most Reverend Ignatius Kaigama, who is now the Archbishop of Abuja, for his foresight in establishing the General Assembly, noting that the Archdiocese has seen tremendous growth and development since its inception in 1953.
We give thanks to God for the inspiration granted to my predecessor, Most Reverend Ignatius Kagama, who established the annual General Assembly. Today marks the beginning of the 20th edition, for which I am making this keynote address. The history of Jos Archdiocese is one that inspires awe and gratitude. It was established on 26th of January 1953. During these years, our Archdiocese has experienced tremendous growth and transformation.
While recognizing the missionary services, General Assembly Chairman Sir Fidelis Tabgun lamented the country's current decadence, which he blamed on the government takeover of missionaries' institutions.
What has happened in the life of the society in the last 70 years that we have been in existence? It is within this same period the churches were denied their schools and hospitals by the government. They took them over, and they have been in very, very sorry sight till today, especially the schools. And part of the problems we have in this country today, the decadence, to me, 99% of it is as a result of the taking over of the schools. Because everything has gone haywire, everything.
Earlier in the Mass, Monsignor Cletus Gotan, Vicar General of the Archdiocese of Jos, noted in his sermon that the General Assembly is an opportunity for the different groups, societies, and commissions to discuss and explore ways to improve on the services provided.
The Assembly gives us the singular opportunity to seek ways to improve our services in the medical, educational, and social fields in which we are involved, to reflect, pray, and reassess our missionary trust as a local church through the interface between the Archbishop, priests, religious, and the laity.
In his goodwill message, the Governor of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Mutfan, acknowledged the contributions of the missionaries in the education and healthcare delivery.
I want to salute the contributions of the Catholic Church to educational development. I salute the contribution of the Church to healthcare provision. If it were not for the Church, certainly a lot of us would be illiterate today. A lot of us would have died in infancy. But I want to thank God. Right in 1960, 1st October 1960, when Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa was acknowledging the contributions of the missionaries to Nigeria's independence, he particularly saluted the contributions of the missionaries to the educational development of Nigeria, as well as the pioneer provision of healthcare. Today, if it is not because of facilities like Ola Hospital, like Bob Christian Hospital, a lot of people would not have had access to healthcare. So the role the church is playing is very central to our existence, and we must do everything to encourage that goodwill, that goodness, which is exemplifying the life of Christ in action, that is made manifest to the populations that do not even know him.
During the 5 days of the General Assembly, various diocesan commissions and organizations will present reports of their activities, while the OGAC reports from Jos.